A warm afternoon to all. Honorable Chairman Sir, Revered Principal Sir, respected principals of all sister concerned schools of DAV, beloved Coordinator Madam, supervisors, teachers, esteemed parents, and our loving children. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the annual Computer Science Project display. Though the world of computer is virtual, but this time it is pandemic virtual. So a special welcome to you all. The sphere of technology has gone so far. The concepts which were apparent once have mostly turned into reality. Applications of the information technology are now getting user friendly. Formative years are no more the games of artistic expressions. It's now filled with artificial intelligence, machine learning, augmented reality, cloud computing, and coding. Our progress through technology will help us to be transparent and futuristic. Let's us all grab this opportunity to show our prototype and make it a reality with our digital imprint. Once again, a warm welcome to the world of technology. Now it's time to welcome our honorable jury members. Mr. Manas Kumar Rath, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, KIT University. Sir received his MTech degree in Computer Science from Utkal University. He is pursuing his PhD in Computer Science from North Odisha University. He has more than 19 years of experience in teaching at undergraduate and postgraduate level. Next, Mr. Manas Ranjan Sahu, PGT Computer Science from KV number 4 Bhubaneswar. He is the only PGT Computer Science of KVS Bhubaneswar region to be KVS Regional Incentive Award in 2009. He is Python Master Trainer for ZIET, Zonal Institute of Education and Training Bhubaneswar. We welcome you, sir. Now we seek permission to start the presentations. Okay, dear children, let us now know the rules of this seminar, of this project display. All group members must have their video on while presenting. You have 8 minutes to present, which will be followed by questions from the jury. Now, so let's start from the senior. The first group, Swapnadeep Mahapatra, Harshvardhan Fogla, and Tamojit Bera will be presenting the project on e-Kaksha. So now it's up to you, children. Please on your video and share your screen.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes.
Oh, okay, ma'am. So, shall we begin? Okay. So, good afternoon, one and all present here. This is Samojit Bera and team, and we are here to present our project on the computer seminar. So, as you know, that due to the pandemic, we are all locked up in our house, and we are all using online meet apps such as Microsoft Teams and Google Meet, etc., for online classes. So there are several drawbacks, such as taking attendance is a main problem where the teacher has to do roll call, and it really takes a lot of time, like calling the names, etc. And the second thing is, like, if the teacher asks us for sending assignments, then we usually do it in our WhatsApp groups. But the problem here is that one student sends the assignment, and then after that, everyone starts copying the same thing and sending the same thing. So, is there a solution for this? Well, let's see.
Good afternoon, one and all. Now, I want to bring the solution to the online study problem going on. Now, we have created a web portal that tries to imitate the offline way of teaching. Now, the portal has whiteboards, assignment, submission system. The interface is very easy so that not so technical person can also use the web portal without any having any issues. Now, now we also have a smart attendance system which takes in two ways. Like we can enter the code, means a code
Harsh,
is generated from the teacher.
Harsh, please start your video.
It's showing error.
Okay, continue.
Sorry to disrupt, ma'am. Now I want to continue. Now, like the teacher will share a code, means generate a code from the web portal, and as soon as we switch, the teacher gives a code, a Dropbox and means comes in front of the screen, and it asks for the code to be entered. As soon as we enter the code, the it shows the attendance in the teacher's screen that yes, the student is present. And we also have a facial recognition system so that if a student is not in front of a camera for the 3 minutes, an alert goes to the teacher that the student is trying to bunk the class. Now, I would like Swapnadeep to show a demo of the web portal.
So on the left side, we have the teacher's portal, and on the right side, we have the student's portal. And the teacher can log in with his username and password, and also he can create new account for the student to sign in. Let me just log in. And the teacher can sit on new meetings. He can host new meeting. He can enter the meeting link and the topic and submit, and that will be added over here. And it is synced with the students portal as well. If the students click on this one, then he will be redirected to the meeting link. Then the teacher can share his screen, and he can share the whiteboard, and in the whiteboard he can write anything, and that will be shown, and that can be seen by the student. And while taking the attendance, the student can and the teacher can click on the take attendance button. In this, code will be shown that is only valid for 30 seconds, and on the student's platform, the student has to enter that code and submit. And after the completion of this timer of 30 seconds, the teacher will be getting the attendance of the class. So after 30 seconds, the dialog will close, and he can see the participants. Like you can see the participants, it is written that my name is coming. And also we have a facial recognition system that uh, like this is the facial recognition system that is using a TensorFlow machine learning algorithm to identify the face. If the student is not in front of the camera for like 3 minutes, then automatically alert will be sent to the teacher that the student is not present. And if the frame doesn't move for let's say 2 to 3 minutes, then also alert will be sent, so that they cannot put up a photo and fake the system. And for the assignments, and for the assignments, we have this portal. The students can upload the assignments from here. He can drag and drop, or simply select the files and upload this. And the students and the teacher will be getting the student name as well as his assignment. And if you want to make correct it, then he can press over here, and here the red tick will be changed to green. and uh, and if any school is using platforms like and Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom, and they only want to adapt attendance system, then we have this Chrome extension for them. The teacher can show the code, and the student can simply paste the code, and the same and likewise the attendance will be shown in the teacher's Chrome extension. And in the future, we have in the future scope, we have thought of adding a Q&A system in which the student can put up some questions, and the teacher can answer it. And after answering the chats, the question from the teacher's skin will be removed. And also we will be introducing an online test system that will be using the same attendance system like the code and the facial recognition, so that it will make it impossible for the students to use any unfair means. And also we will be adding a teleconferencing feature that can be added with the whiteboard, that will decrease the dependency on the third-party communication platform like Google Meet or Zoom. And it will also decrease the amount of data used, as no video will be shared, only the whiteboard can be shared. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
So now it's over to the jury for the questions.
Yeah, thank you. It's a nice one, and it will be helpful to the teachers also. So I want to know which technology you have used, which language, which plugin.
For the front end, we have used React with TypeScript, and on the back end, we have used JavaScript, and the database we have used MongoDB. And for the code sharing, we have used Socket.io for the communication.
Okay, you have used machine learning, I mean deep learning approach to recognize the face.
Yeah, we have actually used a TensorFlow machine learning model to do it. It is a pre-built, pre-trained machine learning model that we get from the TensorFlow JS, and we simply import the TensorFlow JS file into our web application, and we just show the markings and all.
Okay, have you already added the student information to the database?
We have actually used added only one or two, and we can add more. Like I showed in the teacher, we have this account creation thing. With that, we can add more students to it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate that having a good project you have done.
Thank you, sir.
But my question is that where the assignments and the storage stock are going to be stored?
Currently, we are using the Google Cloud storage for storing. So we can use Amazon
one more thing is
S3
that
also.
reduce that impersonation or malpractice or any unfair means in the examination or the test aspects. How do you trace out?
We can actually use the same machine learning model to identify like whether the eye movement or the face movement, like if the student is repeatedly moving his face, then we can see that. And also if the student is faking by adding a photo in front of the camera, then also we can see, we can identify whether he is using any unfair means or not.
But recommended is for at least 2 devices for appearing the test.
No, sir, only one.
One device, see, just like in a cell phone, suppose I am attached to any of the applications of online classes like your e-Kaksha. And the moment I will just see the PDF or the question, my camera will be minimized and my face is not going to be displayed there. And how could you catch the eye movement of that time? Because I need to see the question while I am writing the answer. So suppose I'm using a single device, then how could you deal with that?
No, sir. Eye movement in the sense we are not if we see the question and solve in the copy, that is not the parameter that we will be looking for. If, for example, when the student is moving the face completely, then only he will be
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. That's good. But the thing is that the moment, suppose I am a student, I am appearing certain test. The moment I am opening my question paper, PDF or it may be image, then my camera will be minimized. No two applications simultaneously. That camera along with other applications cannot run simultaneously.
Sir, we will be sending the question paper on the eKaksha platform only. It will be like an MCQ test, and he can
only MCQ. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Swapnadeep, for such a wonderful presentation. Now let's move to the second group, comprising of Ritvika Panda and Stashwat Pradhan. They are going to present Stinar. So it's over to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ritvika and Stashwat.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries. I, Shashwat Pradhan, and Ritvika Panda, we two are going to present on the topic STINA. The problems we have found are the online studies, online examination system, and the study materials. In the online examination system, many students are doing the cheating because they are viewing the exam in the Google form. By using the Google form, the people are able to cheat because they are the access to get into that account or to attend that examination in different platforms, also in different IDs. And the study materials, many students don't get the proper study material during these online classes. So on this platform, the students will be able to get their study materials in time. And the languages we have used HTML5, W3 School CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Node.js, React.js, and SQL database. Now, what is HTML5? HTML5 is a programming language. It's actually a markup language whose acronym stands for Hypertext Markup Language. We are using it to specify the general main skeleton of the front end. Next slide, please. We have for styling our front end, we have used CSS. It is responsible for the font properties, colors, text elements, graphics, background images, tables, and other components. Now comes JavaScript. It's a programming language used both on the client side and the server side. Where HTML and CSS give structure and style to web pages, and JavaScript gives web pages the interactive elements that makes the web page dynamic. And then comes Node.js. It is primarily used for non-blocking event-driven servers due to its single-threaded nature. So it's used for traditional websites and backend API services, but was designed with real-time push-based architectures in mind. And then comes React.js. React.js is a JavaScript library used in web development to build interactive elements on websites. Here in our project, we have used Bootstrap along with React.js. And now PHP. PHP is a recursive acronym for PHP Hypertext Preprocessor. It's a server-side scripting language that is embedded in HTML and is used to manage dynamic content, databases, session tracking, even build entire e-commerce sites like Facebook and WordPress. And then comes SQL Server.
SQL Server is a relational database management system from Microsoft, and the system is designed and built to manage and store information. It supports operations, analytics, intelligence operations, analytics operations, and transaction processing. So these are all the things we used to develop our project. And now over to Sashwat.
Web hosting. When a hosting provider allocates space on a web server for a website to store its files, they are the hosting websites. Web hosting makes the files that comprises of a website, code, images, etc. available for viewing online. Every website you have ever visited is hosted on a server. Types of website: dynamic website and static website. By using the hostinger GoDaddy, we can able to design a static website, not a dynamic website. Now let's visit to our website. Now this is our website. When the students will enter to our classroom, they will be able to get the interface. The first website, the first homepage will be this one. Now here it comes home, online classroom, test and assignments. When the students will be clicking on the online classroom, it will be redirecting them to a online classroom platform in which there are different subjects. By clicking on the images, the students will be able to get into their classes. Now come to the online, now come to the tests. In this, I have already done a registration. If the students are new and have not visited, then they can register themselves by this using this registration form. Here is a one test which I have designed. Using this test, here is the interface of the test. Let me click on the finish test. Here comes a dialog box. If the student want to exit the test, then he or she has to type yes, or else he or she will not able to. Now here came all the questions answers. Now let's go to my history. Here came one test, and that test history has came here. And the leaderboards, and here are some leaderboards which I have done. And if the students want to give us any feedback, they can click on the feedback and it will be giving a feedback link. Now let's go to the admin. To go to the admin login, here is an admin login. Let's click on it. Here are two tests which I have designed. And the users who have attended the test and the leaderboards who have attended the tests will be shown here. And the feedbacks which the students will be giving the feedbacks, it will be showing to the admin. Here are the feedback links will be shown here. And to add a quiz, the first enter the quiz title. The total number questions let be 1. No, let be 3. For each right answer, it will be awarded 2. For each wrong answer, it will be awarded -1. The time limit let be 60 minutes. Here this teacher will be able to fill this form. By after that, the question paper will be shown to the students. The students can able to access the question paper and give the answers. And no fraud IDs can enter because we have already we have already created the database in which the registered students will be able to give the examination, and the unregistered students within fraud user ID will not able to. To keep the privacy, we have done the student's ID password will be not shown to the admin, because to keep some privacy, if something happens, so the admins will be not able to access the student's account. And in their admin, I have only added one name. If they will want more names, then we can add it here. Thank you. Thank you, respected viewers.
So it's over, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it's over to the judges.
Okay, so I want to know about in which form the password being saved. Any of you? That's what.
It is hashed.
Yes.
Am I audible? It is hashed.
Can you show that password field in PHP MyAdmin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And who is the admin? Who will decide who will be the admin?
Sir, any teachers or the school authorities will be the admin. The admin's passwords are here shown, 441s, and the users, sir, you can see the user password is coming, but it will be not, if you type the password there in the login, it will be not working.
Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, Saswat, can you tell me how many users can simultaneously log into your system?
Sir, how many? Sir, needs not decided.
So is
Sir,
there
multiple.
any
Sir,
limit
multiple.
to this database or that API you have developed, or unlimited size?
Sir, actually, as we are testing it out on our own PCs, we are running very short of resources. So at this moment, I have to say that this is not possible for a lot many of students, because we don't have the computing capabilities and the storage.
Okay, and why the name as Stinar?
Sir, it stands for student artificial environment. Sir, because now the students are able to doing their classes online, so it's student artificial environment.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, dear children, for putting so much of efforts. You would be surprised to know, sir, Sashwat belongs to class 9th. And he has paired with Ritvika, who belongs to class 12th, and both are really very, very good programmers. Now let's move to the third participant. So it is Debendu Kumar Behra, and he will be presenting hacking social media. So it's over to you, Debendu. You may share your screen and let your video be on.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Debendu, you're audible.
Good afternoon, everyone. So let me share the screen. So is my screen visible?
Yes, it is. Please start.
So good afternoon, everyone. Today I will show you how to hack social media accounts. So even it is a small child or an old person, everyone nowadays is using social media. So it's very important to know how to get secured from the threats. First of all, I will use two methods of hacking social media using Kali Linux. The first one is phishing attack. So first, let us know what is phishing attack. Just a minute. Let me tell you the mechanism of phishing attack. So in the phishing attack, I am the attacker. I will send an email or a link or an SMS, anything I will send to the victim. And the victim, when he or she clicks on that link, he or she will be get directed to a phishing website. The phishing website looks
Please let your PPT be full screen.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, now my full screen is visible or only that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, ma'am. So if I am an attacker and I will send a link to the victim, and the victim when opens the link, he or she will be directed to a phishing website which will look exactly like the original website, and the victim will share his credential in the fake website, and I will be able to know that, and I will go to the legitimate website and I will log in. In this way I can hack his or her social media account. So there are many types of phishing attacks, like URL phishing attack, email phishing attack, then voice phishing, then SMS phishing. But the types are different, but the aim of the phishing attack is to steal our credentials. So this is the first type. Second type of attack I will show you, that is brute force attack. Brute force attack, it's a very simple thing in which there will be a word list and there will be thousands of passwords. For a, like social media, like now it's famous is Instagram. So let I will hack in someone's Instagram account. So I will provide a word list in which there will be thousands of passwords, and if the password of that account or that victim is there in the list, it will tell me that yes, this is the password of the victim you are searching for. Actually, let me tell you the mechanism of that brute force attack. Many times when you forget your password or you try to log in with different passwords, it tell you that after multiple logins, it tell you that you can't log in now, you can log in after sometimes or after some days. But in brute force attack, it uses actually Tor. It uses Tor, and it uses multiple threads, threads or bots, you can say, by which you can log in into multiple credentials at a time. Without wasting time, let me show you the practical one. So is my Kali Linux screen visible to everyone?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So here I am using Kali Linux for the same, because in Windows you don't get these facilities to hack or do something like that. So let me first show you phishing attack. Here is a tool in which means which allow me to go through a huge number of websites like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I can get the credential from the victim of any of these accounts. So let me go with Instagram. Number one is Instagram. So here I will type 01. Then it's starting. Actually, it will generate a link via this NGROK server. So see, it has generated a link. So if I will send this link to someone through phone or email or through by texting by any means, he or she will be directed to a fake page of Instagram, because here I have chosen Instagram. So let me open it in my browser. So I will just copy this link. Copy and just a minute, it will take here. Okay, so this is my browser and I have pasted the link which has been generated. And when I have pasted the link, you can see now the fake page of Instagram login will be visible. Just a minute. Yes, so here you can see it's the login page of Instagram. Can everyone is able to see this?
Yes.
Yes, this is a fake page, but for any person it will be look like a original one. So like I will be typing here username Apple and I will be typing password as mango, for example, and I will log in. So now I have logged in my another account, so it will redirect me to my real account. But for a person who doesn't have a real account, it will be directed to just google.com. So I have logged in into my credential, and now you can see here in this screen Here it has shown my browser, and it has shown host name, continent, country, state, city, my provider, everything, currency, and my credentials, everything. It has shown me the credential that the victim has typed in. So, and it has been also saved into my device. So anytime, anywhere, I can log into his or her account without his or her permission. So this is all about phishing attack. Now let's move to brute force attack. So in brute force attack also, I will show you. Just a minute. Okay, so let's move to brute force attack. Uh, So here you can see it's brute force attack, and here it is asking for the username for that Instagram account. So for now, for trial, I have created an Instagram account. This is you can see. Now just a minute. This is the username of that account. For trial, just I am taking. I'll just copy it, and I'll paste. Just a minute. Just a minute. The dialog box is coming up. So here I will paste it. So this is the username I have given, and now it's asking for the password list. So password list is asking for the location of the password list. Let me give the location. It's in my desktop. And then I will just go to the desktop. I will just copy it. And I will go and paste here. So I have given the password list. So now it's starting the Tor port. So it's using Tor because previously I have told you without using Tor you can't access to multiple logins at a time. So within some seconds it will start brute forcing. If the password of the victim will be in the word list, this word list which I have. Okay, so if in this word list, the password of the victim will be there, it will show us that yes, this is the password of the victim. Now it's checking the connections. Okay. Okay, so now it's starting. So see, there are see it's showing 39,331. So in the word list there are 39,331 passwords. So one by one it's trying, and if in the middle the password will be found which will be related to the account, then it will show yes, this is the password. So it will take a long time. So let's stop it here. Then. Okay, now I will tell you something about word list, how to create a word list. This is a random word list, but I will show you how to create a custom word list. Like you know a person who has a password of 6 digits, only he has passwords having numbers of 6 digits. So there is a tool called Crunch. In the Crunch, you can create a custom word list. Like I will type Crunch, and I will set the minimum characters. Like I will set minimum characters to be 7 and the maximum characters to be 7, and the symbols or the letters which will be included in the words, that will be like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Just a minute. Yes. So see, now it will generate 76 MB of data. See, now it's generating the word list. In this way it will generate. So let us stop it here. But you can see it has generated a huge number of word list, and if we can use these word list for brute forcing. So these are the two methods I have shown you. In this way you can hunt down anyone's social media account. Thank you.
So thank you, Devendu. Now it's over to the judges.
Okay, Devendu, this time it is a project. Last time it was a seminar.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Devendu, I want to know whether this tool will be uploaded to a remote server or it will be kept in your computer.
Sir, for now it will be kept in my computer only.
Okay, suppose you uploaded this to a server.
Yes,
What
sir.
you expect the configuration of that computer?
Sir, which one? The phishing one or the brute force one?
Let's say phishing.
Sir,
because you demand that I am using Kali Linux.
yes, sir.
So do you expect that the remote server to have that, operating system?
No, sir.
Because you may not be always available 24 hours
Yes,
to
sir.
hack.
Yes, sir. I know.
So you have to upload that to a remote server.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay, think of it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Devendu, nice project.
Thank you, sir.
But do you think it is applicable to the real day and beneficiary for the users? As
Sir,
daily we are getting hacking of our social accounts, social ID in Facebook, Instagram.
Yes,
But this will be might be helpful for that those group of people. Like initially, recently, there is a gang from Bihar. It was in the news, right?
sir, mostly it will be helpful to the that police, that type of people for catching criminals also. So because most of the people don't know about. So if I'll send a phishing link, anyone can open and send the credentials. In this way, it will be helpful.
No, what I think is rather developing how to hack, how to unhack will be more useful compared to hack, isn't it?
Yes, yes, sir.
Because see, after using this internet and all these social networking sites vigorously in this pandemic, now the hacking, the phishing, all these crimes has gone up to around 72%.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So think of that other directions. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for such beautiful advice. Now, next move to the fourth group, that is Devansh Mahanti, Shreyash Raut, Jyotiraditya Pradhan, Satwik Mahanti, and K. Sai Vedant. They will be presenting machine learning project.
Am I audible? Hello?
Children, let your video be on.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
All right. Machine learning is the field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed to do so. This quote was tossed by Arthur Samuel in the 1960s, who was the first person to come up with the concept of machine learning. Good afternoon to one and all present over here. I, Devansh, along with my group members Satwik, Shreyash, Jyoti, and Vedant, are here to showcase you our project on machine learning. The first question you might be wondering is what exactly is machine learning? And to help you understand that, I would like my friend Vedant to take over.
Good afternoon, everyone. One of the main differences between humans and computers is that humans learn from past experiences. At least they try. But computers or machines need to be told what to do. Computers are strict logic machines with zero common sense. That means if we want them to do something, we have to provide them with detailed, step by step instructions on exactly what to do. So we write scripts and program computers to follow those instructions. That's where machine learning comes in. Machine learning concept consists of getting computers to learn from experiences, past data. Machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning focuses on the development of computer programs that can access data and use it to learn for themselves. The process of learning begins with observations or data such as examples, direct experience, or instruction in order to look for patterns in data and make better decisions in future based on the examples that we provide. The primary aim is to allow the computers to learn automatically without human intervention or assistance and adjust actions accordingly. There are basically four types of machine learning algorithms: supervised, unsupervised, semi supervised, and reinforcement. Reinforcement is the basis of our project. That's why reinforcement machine learning algorithm is a learning method that interacts with its environment by producing actions and discovers errors or rewards. Trial and error search and delayed reward are the most relevant characteristics of reinforcement learning. This method allows machines and software agents to automatically determine the ideal behavior within a specific context in order to maximize its performance.
Well, now that you have a basic idea of what reinforcement learning and machine learning is all about, I would like to bring your attention to a subpart of machine learning called as neural networks. And to help me with that, I would like my friends Satvik and Jyoti to help me.
So, basically, a neural network is a series of algorithms that endeavors to recognize underlying relationships in a set of data through a process that mimics the way the human brain operates. In this sense, neural networks refer to system of neurons, either organic or artificial in nature. Neural networks can adapt to changing input, so the network generates the best possible result without needing to redesign the output criteria. In a multiple layered perceptron, they are arranged in interconnected layers. You can see in the right picture, the input layer collects input patterns. The output layer has classifications or output signals to which input patterns may map. Hidden layers fine-tune the input weightings until the neural network's margin of error is minimal. It is hypothesized that hidden layers extrapolate silent features in the input data that may have predictive power regarding the outputs. This describes feature extraction, which accomplishes a utility similar to statistical techniques such as principal component of analysis. Now I would ask to Jyoti to take over.
For the better understanding, let's say this famous thing is just a dinosaur which does not require any net. So what we have done is first we will understand the basic AI behind it.
Uh, Please, can you just say louder?
Yes, ma'am.
Your audio is not audio is not clear.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, am I now audible?
Okay, fine. You continue.
Yes, ma'am. So let's understand the basic AI behind it. So each generation contains 500 players each, controlling a dinosaur, classic genetic algorithm, so that the players which do the best life on to reproduce, and the same thing continues to further generation until we have a beast dinosaur or the boss. So let's see how it works. The first few generation is just a player holding up down the jump button or the duck button. They just are hoping to continue the pattern in it, ignoring the distance of the obstacles. So after a few more generation, if we look at the neural network at the top, we can see that it uses the distance next to the object to calculate when to jump or when not to jump. So it will take a long time since generation are going slowly. So we have prepared a video where we can firstly evaluate it. So in this video, you can see the whole neural network, how it is calculating the distance and how it is jumping. So, what are the two problems behind it? The first one is since the game is constantly speeding up, it will either jump first or slow, and we will hit with the obstacle. And the second problem is about that bird, which is the third most category of the bird, which is at the highest point. The AI is not now so much developed that it will jump over it. It will directly jump and will hit, and the game will start. But eventually, after some time, it will learn to also surpass it. So what are the facts which we conclude after playing it for 20 minutes or so? We saw that at Generation 8 generally, each player is slightly mutated from its parents. This can be seen by the jumping sequence. After Generation 25, the first problem of the bird goes away since it generally learns to how to duck the bird. And also, eventually, we also saw that the highest score of it was around 20,000. So now I would like my friend Shreyas to give more elaboration about the uses of machine learning.
Machine learning is being used in wide range of applications today. One of the most well-known example is Facebook's newsfeed. The newsfeed uses machine learning to personalize each member's feed. If a member frequently stops scrolling to read or like a particular friend's post, the newsfeed will start to show more of the friend's activity earlier in the feed. Behind the scenes, The software is simply using statistical analysis and predictive analytics to identify patterns in the user's data and use those patterns to populate the news feed. Should the member no longer stop to read, like, or comment on the friend's post, the new data will be included in the dataset and the news feed will adjust accordingly. Machine learning is entering into an era of enterprise application. Customer relationship management system use learning models to analyze emails and prompt scale team members to respond to the most important message first. Most advanced system is recommended potentially effective response. Business intelligence and analytics vendor use machine learning in their software to help users automatically identify potentially important data points. Human resource system use learning model to identify characteristics of effective employees and rely on the knowledge to find the best applicant for the open position. It's said that machine learning market is expected to go from USD 1.03 billion in 2016 to USD 8.81 billion by 2022 at a compound annual growth rate of 44.1% during the forecast period. This tells us the future of the machine learning looks really bright, and with every advance and improvement in the field, we would be reaching new heights in the technology.
With this, we come to the end of our discussion. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you learned something new. And I really appreciate you all for giving us your time, and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, children. Now it's over to the jury.
From the group, I want to learn what is the name of the project.
It's machine learning.
Machine learning is not the name of the project. You can think of, say, I'm talking about recommendation system, something like prediction kind of thing. So you can give a name like this. It's a chapter.
Yeah, actually, it's more on deep learning, and it's more about
what you have done.
Ours is basically uses the reinforcement learning and the neural networks to make that Dino program that it codes the automatic bot like like jumps on the basis of genetic algorithms.
Okay, so if you talk about the reinforcement one,
yes.
Are you gathering data somewhere?
Yeah, each time the dinosaur goes and hits the obstacle, it gives the data back to the code, which tells us like, oh, this is wrong. And
I know the name of the file where you store.
It's you want me to show the code or the?
Can you hand over to Satvik?
Or Satvik, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my question is where you store those train data. In which form?
So the code is we have stored it, written it is in Java. So you've written the code in the.
Yeah, I'm not asking about the code. When that dinosaur is playing, each event must be stored somewhere. May I know which file you are storing?
Sir, can I tell you something?
Okay, yeah, please.
So actually, we are using a different type of JavaScript called as.
JavaScript is not to store. JavaScript
no,
is to
not to
execute.
store. We are actually using a specific type of JavaScript program which is called as processing. That creates a file in itself and plays the entire thing in its program itself. It's like a complete package, you may say.
Okay, you are using processing for that.
Yeah.
But still, you need to store somewhere the data.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it stores.
Anyway, thank you.
Okay, Devans and the group. Same question from that. Why the topic name or the project name as machine learning, where machine learning is a big subject in computer science, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
it must be that means you have developed an application that nomenclature of the application is must.
Yes,
so
sir.
you have not yet mentioned the application name. And rest thing, it's okay because whenever we are doing machine learning, it is connected with all this, whatever
Yes,
you
sir.
have told. Good, but that part is lacking with, take care
Yes,
of.
so the thing is actually we tried to decide a name for the like the Dinobot, but the problem was to more factually be correct, we had to, because we were telling about both reinforcement learning and neural networks, so we thought it would be better to have the title as machine learning, which covers everything entirely.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, children. So now next, move to Sriyansh Jaina. He will be presenting Brain of Computer. Sriyansh, please share your screen and let your video be on.
Ma'am, actually, I'm on PC, so I don't have a camera.
Okay, you continue.
The brain of the computer. We refer the processor as the brain of the computer. The elements of the processor are the cores, the threads, the cache, and the control unit. The cores. Now let's see what is a core. A CPU core is a CPU's processor. It is in the old days there was only one core inside the processor, but nowadays in latest processors we have more than 2 cores, up to 64 cores. In the server-based CPUs we have up to 64 cores, and the clock speed. It is the speed of the CPU. But if we will compare the speed of the CPU, the clock speed actually doesn't give the correct performance of the computer. The clock speed, if we will the clock speed of a i5 processor, the old generation of i5 processor is 2 gigahertz. But in the new i5 processor, the clock speed is 16 gigahertz. Still, the new generation processor is much faster than the old generation one. That's because in just 1 second, if this old generation processor goes 4 clock cycles to completed one task, so in the new processor it goes 2 clock cycles to completed one instruction, and one instruction is 5 million instructions per second, and it is 8 million instructions per second. Now thread is the virtual CPU. The hyperthreading is referred to the term by the Intel. It is for the term simultaneous multithreading. In this hyperthreading, the processor's core power is doubled. In the hyperthreading, if we have 4 cores, then in the new generation HT technology, the threads will be doubled. So if we have 4 cores, then the threads will be 8. Now let's see what is a cache.
Sriyansh, any problem?
Ma'am, it worked. In cache, actually it's the hard drive. We have different memories: the hard drive and the RAM and the CPU. The hard drive is the slowest format which we get the data to the CPU. The RAM is much faster. It has 16 megahertz to 2000 megahertz. But nowadays CPU has more cores, so the demand will be also increased. The demand will be twice or 4 times. In the SRAM, it is much faster than the RAM. So the data when from the RAM goes to the cache memory, it will be stored in the cache, and the first CPU will take the cache memory, the first level 1 cache. Then it will go to the second cache, which is also in every single core. The second cache is much larger in size than the first level 1 cache, and the level 2 cache is also slower than the level 1 cache. In level 3 cache, it is a shared unit, so it is in only one number, and it is present outside of the cores, but it is shared with all the cores. The CPU first takes the data, first looks for the data in level 1 cache. If it doesn't bounce from level 1, it goes to level 2, then level 3, then RAM, the hard disk. Now let's see what is a control unit. A control unit is a unit of it is a type of unit that gives instructions to different parts of the computer, means the different hardwares. Now let's talk about the ALU, arithmetic and algorithm and logical core unit. The binary addition. In a computer language, the binary numbers are consist of only two digits, that is 0 and 1. Actually in number system we have several numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will add this number 0 plus 0 equals to 0, 0 plus 1 equals to 1, 1 plus 1 equals to 2. But in binary we have only two digits. So if we will add those digits, if we will add those digits, if we will add those digits like in binary, if we have 1 and we will add it with 110, so this will be 1 in binary addition. 1 is referred to 1, so this will be 1 plus 110, then this will be 6 plus 6, then this will be.
Priyansh, change your pen color. It's not visible. Red is not visible on blue. You make it white or yellow.
Okay, ma'am. It's a highlighter.
You choose pen.
Pink color.
Yes. Yes.
So if we have 1, we will add with 110. This is in binary. This is in binary language. So if we will add 1 plus 6, that will be equals to 7. But if we will add, but how this computer adds? We have 110, then we have 1 over here. So 0 plus 1 equals to 1. So, and 1 will also go here, and this one will also go down. So it will be 110. That's equals to the 7. If we will take a bigger digit like 101 plus 111, that will be 1 plus 1 equals to, that's in numerical it's 1 plus 1 equals to 2, but in binary language 1 plus 1 equals to 11. Sorry, it's equal to 10. As we have 0, then we have 10, then we have 1, then we have 10. So 2 is referred to 10. So 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So 2 equals to 10. So we have 0 and the 1 will carry forward over here. So 1 plus 1 equals to again 10. So we have 0 and 1. Now here comes triple digits. So 1 plus 1 equals to 10 and plus 1 equals to 11. It's 1100. That is equal to 5 plus 7, 12. Now this computer calculates does this sum by the gates. Here we have the gates, different types of gates. If we will talk about this, we can take 0 as false, or input value 0, and 1 as input value input value true. So in the first gate we have the AND gate. In the AND gate, if the two inputs are 1, then the output will be also 1. It will be positive. So in the NOT gate, or also referred as NOR gate, if we will have 0, 0, it is the opposite. So if the input value is 0, then we will get an output. If there is only one input, then also we will not get output. If there is if the two inputs are positive, then also we will not get any output. So here we can see that in the AND there is the inputs are positive. So and the input goes to NOR system. So in the NOR, as it is, the output value is not given. In the NOR system, we know that 1 plus 1 equals to 0. As there is an input, so there will be not an output. Through this, in these gates, we can also create 4-bit. We can create up to 64-bit ALU. Now, what are buses? Buses are the routes through which data is transferred. So PCIe is known as the place where we put the graphics card, and this bus path is known as serial bus. There is only one bus route, but whereas in the RAM we have multiple
Please
parallel
stick to the
bus.
time. You have to complete everything. So, okay, Shreyansh, you may continue.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's over to the judges.
what to ask. You are in the 9th standard and you learn these things first time. So 110 or 110, what is the difference?
Sir?
110 and 110, what is the difference?
110 and 110.
Hmm.
So they are the same.
Okay. In binary arithmetic or binary number system, can we say 110?
No, sir. We will say it 110. 110, sorry.
Can we say 110 is also octal? Is it possible?
I don't.
Okay. Any idea about SSD? You talked about HDD.
Yes,
Any
sir.
idea about SSD?
Yes, sir. I know a little.
Pripane?
Sir, I know that SSD is much faster than the HDD.
Full form?
Uh,
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, Shreyans, good compilation, but may not be that that is a project work. Project work means it is not an application. Okay. But this brain and all this cache memory, that HT technology, L1 cache, L2 cache, very good. Good thing at class 9th, because all these are part and parcel of class 11th and 12th. But these numerical, the things you are doing, and that how the CPU being processed and compute, it needs some sort of policing, because see, whenever we are saying something on, like sir has told that 110 and 110, so it makes a sense, because in decimal number system we don't have that kind of thing. Like 110, we tell the 110, but in binary everything is bits, and that is 1 or 0. So okay, thank you. Kindly take care of all these things.
Thank you. Now let's move to Swayam Saidas. He will be presenting Flappy Bird. So Swayam, it's over to you.
A very good morning to everyone. Today, my name is Swam. I'll be presenting a presentation over a very world-renowned game, Flappy Bird. Sir, is it okay if I don't present the presentation and I just go to the project?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Swayam, is there any problem?
Yeah, ma'am. I think my laptop is crashing.
You first stop sharing.
Ma'am, actually, I'm trying. It's not. It's. I think it's lagging right now.
Okay, so we are moving to the next one. In the meantime, you reconnect. Is it
Yes,
fine?
ma'am. Thanks. Yes, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So now it's over to Sai Suman Beberta, Sai Swaru Beberta, and Ipsit Das to present the project Uses of Node MCU. So children, please let your videos be on and share your screen. Sai Suman, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing the screen.
Okay, fine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ipsit Subhas Das.
I am Saisu Beberta.
And I am Shaishman Beberta. Now we are going to present on our project the uses of Node MCU.
What is a Node MCU? Node MCU is a low-cost open-source IoT platform. It initially includes firmware which runs on ESP8266 Wi-Fi, which comes from Espressive system, and its hardware is based on ESP12 module.
Now I am going to explain you about the uses and advantages of Node MCU. Node MCU. It is used in home automation. It is used as a microcontroller, and the advantages are it consumes less energy. It is low cost, and it has integrated Wi-Fi. It has integrated support for Wi-Fi.
So now I'm going to tell you what we have done with the Node MCU. So basically, we have programmed the Node MCU with Arduino software, Arduino IDE. So we'll be sending random number to ThinkSpeak website. So now I'm going to show you how we'll send data. So now you can see that the last entry is about 2 hours ago. So now I'll turn on my Node MCU. This is my Node MCU. So now I'm going to turn it on. So now entry will be there in the website. So you can see. Let's wait 1 minute. We'll wait 1 minute. See, you can see that the entry has been done less than 1 minute. So now we have already done that. We'll be sending random data to the ThinkSpeak website, but it can be programmed as a microcontroller to turn LED on and many things. So this uses IoT, Internet of Things, and our main motive is that to use Node MCU for projects. Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am, this much.
Okay, thank you, children. Now it's over to the judges.
Any idea about microcontrollers? How did they
Yes,
differ
sir.
from microprocessors? Any idea?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. The Node MCU built in which microcontroller?
So according to me, it has a ESP 8266 Wi-Fi module in it.
That is Wi-Fi module.
Yes, sir. That's what I know.
What is the
sir, but I can. Yes, sir.
What is the controller name?
No, sir. I don't know what is used in Node MCU.
Okay. How many GPIOs are there?
No, sir.
No, you read from that. You read from that Node MCU, you'll get somewhere like GPIO, general purpose input output. How many there?
So input and output pins. Yes, sir. Input and output pins. It has 8. So it has 8 digital input and output pins, and it has this much it has.
Okay.
So, and it has RX and TX two RX and 2. Yes, sir.
What is the power pin rating? Voltage rating?
So 3 volt.
3.3 or 3 volt?
So 3.3.
Is there any 5 volt output as well?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Sai Suman. What is the best use of this Node MCU?
Sir, home automation.
Any other applications you have thought of?
Sir, yes, sir. So basically, I have another. I have done another idea using Node MCU. Sir, when fire catches in the home, it will be sending data to a website, and in real life stage, it will be sending news to Google, so that any person who will be watching Google can come for help to extinguish the fire in the society.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear children. Now, Swayam Saidas, are you there? Swayam Saidas for the project Flappy Bird. Swayam Saidas, Group 6. With this, we have come to the end of our senior project display. Now, all of you can have a break of 10 minutes. We will again join back for juniors. So, juniors, be prepared. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, all. Welcome back again to the project display of computer science. Here we are inviting all the participants and all the members to our junior group. And dear students, please be consist or be ready with your whatever is timetable is time is given to you. Please strict the rules and regulations, and please stick to the timing. It is only 7 to 8 minutes per group. 7 to 8 minutes per group. Okay, all the members must have their video on while presenting. And all the best students, let's invite our first group. That one is your Arman Ratha and Ayush Dhar, and that project is OAR, Online Academic. Arman and Ayush, please unmute yourself on your video.
Yes,
All the
ma'am.
students, all the best students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Start.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So we are sharing the screen now. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, our screen is visible, and similarly, our video, audio, all are.
Yes, everything is perfect.
Yes, ma'am. A very pleasant afternoon to one and all present over here on this virtual platform. Hello, I'm Arman Rath.
And I'm Aishraj Dhal.
And we are the students of Class 8, Section E, DAV Public School Chandrasekharpur, Bhubaneswar. And here we are with our project Online Academy Resources,
also known as OAR.
OAR is a web-based system to guide the students like an oar steering the boat in the water. In this digital platform of study, availability of resources on an online platform for the students is the need of the time. The contents can be a image, PDF file, maybe an online video or voice file. OAR has been developed to provide an interface for displaying the contents in various formats.
The system provides the selected resources based on the user credentials. Unauthorized access to the resources is prohibited, and the system also enables students to ask their doubts and take up a test to evaluate their learning and understanding. The biggest advantage is the dissemination of the digital content for the students with a concept of one-to-many. That's one concept for many students at one go.
The major technologies used to make this project are quite simple. They are HTML, hypertext markup language to write the pages, CSS, cascading style sheets to style the pages, JavaScript for some external functions, and a simple text editor, which is Notepad++ to write the program.
So let's now take a look on our top-notch features. We provide materials in all three subjects. It can be mathematics, science, and computer. As per the demonstration purpose only, it is only provided in mathematics.
The page is completely secured, and any type of unauthorized access to our website without a valid class ID is strictly prohibited.
We provide materials in all formats. It can be an embedded PDF file, an embedded Word document, an image file, a video file, a YouTube video, an audio file, etc.
We also provide a very good feature of a functional Google search bar through which the user can directly search in Google for anything that she wants from our website itself.
We provide 24/7 doubt clarification from our teachers to the students.
The students can also take up a test during their visit to our website to evaluate their learning and understanding. Now let's have a look at our website. Now, what are those little icon buttons present on the top nav bar? They are the hyperlinks to the various parts of our website. This is the home button, which will bring us to the home page from wherever we are in our website. This is the view materials option. This is the ask doubt options. This is the test option, and this is the functional Google search bar option. When we click on this Google search bar option, a full screen overlay brings with a Google search bar, and whatever we search in it for, let's say, we will search for mathematics worksheet. Not only this, whatever we search in the Google, that will directly be searched. When we click on the search button, then it is directly searched in a new tab in the Google search bar. So not only this, whatever we search, that will be searched in Google directly, which is a plus point. Now, why is it a not allowed cursor on all these three options? Because when we click on them, it gives an alert of please log in to continue. So to log in to our page, we have to click on the go to class button.
So, as told earlier, our page is completely secured. Any unauthorized access to our page is strictly prohibited. So, now let's enter any invalid random ID. So, sir, can you please tell us any invalid means random ID, random 10-digit number?
Sir, you just tell.
57.
Yes, sir.
57.
So 5757.
57.
So I'll continue 57 till the end.
75.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So we have entered a random 10-digit number. So let's now try to log in by entering this number. So as you can see, we have been redirected to a 401 page, which says that the credentials that we have given are not correct. So over here, we have two buttons. The first button will take us to the home page, and this button will take us to the previous page. So let's now go to the previous page. So the ID that we have kept this time is this one. So this is the ID, that's 9182736455. So let's now copy the ID. So here it says that the ID is copied. So now let's enter the ID here. So I'm gonna paste the ID, just Control V. So this here, the ID is pasted. So let's now try to log in. So as you can see, we have been redirected to the content page where the materials asked out and appear test had been unlocked. Now Arman will be continuing from here. Arman, please.
Thank you, Ayush. So as we can see that we are now in the main page, and this is actually where our website starts. All the three options, that is view materials, ask dots, and appear test, are now enabled. So we will have a look at them one by one. So the first option is view materials. When we click on the view materials, it brings us to an option page with three cars, that is mathematics, science, and computer. And we have also given a very good hover effect on them. So let's click on the mathematics see now button and let's check what happens. When we click on the see now button, it brings us to the materials page where we have variety of materials. They can be in various formats, let's say embedded PDF documents, embedded Word documents, image files, video files, YouTube videos, audio files too. Now, what are those pink view larger buttons? Let's click on one of them. When we click on them, it opens the material in a new tab so that we can perform the necessary functions like download, print, rotate, magnify, and other necessary function. So basically, it opens the material in a larger view for the convenience and flexibility of the user. Now, the basic intention of showing all these is that the materials can be provided in any type of format, as we have already told earlier: PDF, Word document, video, audio, images, YouTube video, anything. So this was all about the view materials page. The next option comes ask doubts. Now over to Ayush.
Thank you, Arman. So as you can see, we have been redirected to the asked out page. So let's now take a look of the asked out page. So as you can see, we have three options over here. The first one is telling us to enter our name. Second option will tell us to enter our email ID. And third one will tell us to enter the doubt that we have. So let's now enter the name. As a sample, I'm giving this name, Arman Rath. And let's enter the email ID over here. So as a sample, again, I'm entering my email ID. And let's enter any doubt. So I'm entering what is a linear equation. So let's now try to send the doubt. So when we click on send out, a new window opens in a browser, and the Gmail is loaded automatically. The recipient's address, the subject, and name, doubt that we have, and the email ID are auto written. We have provided this page so that the person who is asking the doubt can make the necessary changes or attach any files, and send the doubt as per his or her convenience. So let's now try to send the doubt. So after this doubt is sent in the email, the browser window closes automatically. And now let's take a look of the doubt. So here is our inbox. This is the email ID that we have prepared for the project, and this email ID and password will be provided to the teachers so that the teachers will be able to view the doubts and give the answer of these doubts in the mail provided. So as you can see, we have the doubt here, we have our name here, and we have our email ID here that's provided. So the teachers will be able to provide the answer of these doubts in these email IDs. So let's now enter, means go to our page, and now let's take a look of the appear test option. Now Arman will be continuing. Arman, please.
Thank you, Ayush. So finally, our last option, which is ask appear tests. So again, we have option page, and let's click on the mathematics, the see now button, and let's try to appear one test. Here, as before, any type of test, we are given with a set of guidelines to follow. So here over, we are also given with some rules to follow, that each correct answer carries 5 marks each. Wrong answers carry no negative marking. Google search bar is not allowed to use. Once an answer is given, the other buttons of the same question get disabled. The marks are calculated at the end of the page, and no time limit is there, and that's a plus point. So now let's click on the start test button to appear the test. When we click on the start test button, then it brings us to the first question, and also the inner HTML of this button changes into test already started, so that the student cannot reappear the test after knowing the correct answers. So coming to the first question, and yes, we do see that at the end of the page, our marks are calculated. For now, our marks are 0 because we haven't attempted anything. So the first question, which is find x in the given equation, 2x minus 3 is equals to 3. And as we know, the correct answer to this question is bit C, which is 3. So let's click on the correct answer and let's see what happens. When we click on the correct answer, it gives out a model of bravo, you are correct. And do we see one thing? That our marks at the end of the page are now increased up to 5. Now, what we see that when we click on the correct answer, our mark is getting increased by 5. But what if I click on the same button more 5 times to get more 25 marks? No, it is not possible, because once one button is clicked on of the question, the other buttons get...
Arman, can I please
Yes,
stick to the time?
yes,
Okay.
it's our last option, ma'am. I will
Okay.
take only 2 to 3 minutes. So the other buttons of the same question get disabled. Now the second question, which is find the value of x in the given equation. X is also called the dash of the equation. As we know, the correct answer is bit B solution, but for the demonstration purpose, let's click on the wrong answer, which is bit A constant. When we click on that, it gives out a model that oops, you have gone wrong, and the other buttons also get disabled, and our marks are no more added here. It remains as 5. The third question, the last question, which of the following is a linear equation in one variable? We know that the correct answer is bit D, x plus 4 is equals to 13. Let's click on the correct answer. It gives a model of bravo, you are correct. And we see that our marks are now added up to 10. We also provide a very good feature so that the student can generate a certificate for himself or herself. For now, let's type in our name, my name, Arman Rath, and my school's name, which is DAV Pur. And now when we click on the generate certificate button, it generates a certificate with the name, and it writes that the content is, this is to certify Arman Rath, the name that we have entered of DAV Pur, the school's name, on this date, this time, to successfully submit the test with a score, whatever score we have got out of the maximum score of 15. Thank you for attending the test. Hope you get more success in future. So this way the student can also generate a certificate for himself or herself. And do we observe one thing, that we have entered the credentials in small letters, but here they have become as capital letter. So this was all about our website. Now get back. Yes, another feature, that when we try to leave or refresh the page, it gives an alert that do we have to leave. For now, let's leave. So finally, our tour of the website is now over. But yes, it's very important to note one thing, that this is not the actual method to make such websites. To make such websites, we should use languages like PHP, personal homepage, and MySQL to make databases. But nevertheless, success comes with limitations. So we have tried our level best to limit ourselves within HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript only. So And the best part of this project that the program is completely handwritten in a text editor, and it is not made with the help of any application or any type of site. So this was all about our website. Thanks for your patience. Thank you.
Thank you, Aman and Ayush. Thank you. Really, it is a very good one. Now it's the time for the judges.
Yeah, Ayush, nice project. Can you differentiate between CSS?
Sir, it's not audible.
Sir, can you come again, sir? Sorry, it wasn't audible.
What is the difference between HTML to CSS?
Sir, HTML is the basic language of writing the web pages. Means like we are writing one paragraph. Let's say we are writing one paragraph. To write the paragraph, we use HTML. But if we want the paragraph font change or the color change or the width height change, so that's why we are using CSS.
Because in HTML also we can change the paragraph style, font, color, everything.
Yes, sir. In paragraph, we can select in HTML and all. But what if we look at like buttons or input area? So there we need a CSS, of course. So CSS is not a programming language. It's just to style, to make our web pages look beautiful.
Okay. You have implemented that Google search engine within your application, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
what is search engine, and what makes the difference from meta search engine?
Sir, search engine is where search engine, sir, it's like Google, we have one. Search engine means it's a search where we can search all those things. Sir, meta search engine, sir, actually.
Okay, thank you.
But as you asked that how we have implemented, it's like we have given the form action to the Google page. We have given the form action to Google page. So whatever we write in this form, it will be submitted to the Google's form.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Please switch over to the next participants. That is Ines Das, online personal assistant, and he belongs to 7th class. Ines, please. Ines? Ines, please share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, start.
Good afternoon, dignified jury members, honorable teachers, and all my dear viewers who are watching this program. Today I, Ainesh Das of DAV Chandrasekharpur, reading in class 7, is here to present my project, Online Personal Assistant. Personal Assistant is a combination of several different technologies such as voice recognition, voice analysis, and language processing. It provides and customer support, eradicates language barriers, helps streamline operations, saves time by automating repetitive tasks, enables smart offices, etc. The highly advanced virtual assistant like Siri in iPhone, Google Assistant in Android, Cortana in Windows, and Alexa are widely used as they are more comfortable as things will be done in one place just at your one command. Here in my assistant, there is no voice recognition. I will just have to enter the command and it will respond according to it. So let me introduce my personal assistant, Jarvis, to you all. Yes, sir. So, sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, beta, it's visible.
Yes, sir. So now you can see I have an icon named Jarvis. You can see I've highlighted it with my cursor. So let me open this. So here a command dialog is coming. Here I have to enter my command. So, just a second, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So here, ma'am, I have to enter my command. So if I'll write hi Jarvis, you can see I have written hi Jarvis. Now I'll press the enter button.
Hi, sir.
You can hear that it replied me, "Hi, sir." So now I want to ask him what is the name of my school. So I'll press the enter button.
DAV Public School Chandrasekharpur.
It again replied me, DAV Chandrasekharpur. So now I want to open a program. For example, I want to open calculator. So I'll write open calculator. Enter button.
As per your instructions, sir. Opening calculator.
He replied me opening calculator, and you can see calculator is open. So now I want to open YouTube, which is an internet resource. So I will write open YouTube. Now I press the enter button.
As per your instructions, sir. Opening YouTube.
He replied me, and you can see YouTube is open. So I'll minimize this button. And now let me show you how I made this. So let me go to the code. Yes. Here you can see I've written a number of codes. I've written around 20 to 25 codes. So here first I've written set SAPI. Full form of SAPI is Speech Application Program Interface. It is used in every voice enabling personal assistant. It is used in Cortana, it is used in Siri, it is used in Google Assistant, and many more. Here VSH shell. Here full form of VSH is Windows Scripting Host. It is the area where we write our script. So now here I have written input equals to input box, then enter command dot dot. Wait, let me show you why I have written this. Here you can see when I open the enter command dot dot dot, it is showing. That's why I added enter command. Now I have to add the codes. What will he reply when I will input the following command? If I'll input hello, then it will speak hello sir. Because I have written here sappy.speak means Jarvis will speak here. And next I have told that else if input hi sir, hi Jarvis, then sappy.speak is hi Jarvis. Here else I have written because it is not the first code. And to continue the code, I have to write else. And here hi Jarvis, as if I input hi Jarvis, then sappy.speak hi sir, that Jarvis will speak hi sir. You can see I have written hi sir. Then I want to open calculator. Here you can see as usual I have written else. If input equals to open calculator, I wrote open calculator there. Then sappy.speak as per your instructions are opening calculator. Sappy.speak Jarvis will speak. And here VSH shell dot run I have written. Here I have used the run program which is present in our laptops and computers. Here calc I have written because calc is the short form of calculator and it will open through the help of run program. And now here in YouTube is not present in our laptop. We have to go to the browser and then we have to open YouTube. So here I have written it as usual else if input equals to open YouTube, then Jarvis will speak means sappy.speak as per your instructions sir, opening YouTube. Then here instead of YouTube, I copied the URL from Chrome and pasted it here so that it will open YouTube. And at last, I have written so many endifs. You must be thinking I wrote so many endifs because endif is used to close a code and the number of endifs I have written here is equal to the number of codes I have written. From this, I come to the end of my project. Thank you for your patient hearing.
Okay. Thank you, Ines. Good project. Okay, now I switch over the mic to our judges.
Okay, thank you, Anish. Done a good project. May your service, that personal assistant, functions 100% in future days. But for the time being, what language basically you have used in your project?
Sir, I have used VB script or virtual basic script.
Virtual basic or visual basic?
Yes, sir, visual basic. No,
Okay.
sir. No, sir, virtual basic.
Virtual
Yes,
basic?
sir, visual basic, sir. Visual basic, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. And you know all this that if has to be and with and if.
Yes, sir, I learned it, sir.
Learned it. What is
Yes,
that
sir.
called? If
Sir?
and if.
Sir, if means if the input will be, then
No, it's a
if.
condition. It's a condition kind of thing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
if has to be and with and if. So
Yes, sir.
what does it called? Do you know it?
Sir, it's a code, sir.
Okay, thank you.
It's
No
a
issue.
part of code.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ines. Next, we come to the third one, Sraska Panda. Games using Scratch. Sraska,
Yes, ma'am.
please start immediately. Please stick to the time. Only 5 minutes is in your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Good
start.
morning, one and all present over here, respected judges and all my dear friends. I am Sraska Panda of Standard 80 is here to present my project that is the games with Scratch. As you know, Scratch is the most useful programming
Sraska,
language to
please on the light of the room. Your face is not visible.
Am I visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so I was telling, ma'am, Scratch is the most useful programming language that is used nowadays to make games, and it is the most preferred programming language for age of 8 to 16. So, ma'am, can I show my game using screen share?
Yes, yes. Share it.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. So as you can see, it is my game's name is Space Quiz. As I am fond of space, so that's why I have made a game that has linked with the space. So in this, I want to zoom it out. So here, when I click the flag button, it is introducing himself. That is, hi, I am Miko, and then it is telling welcome to Space Quiz. So first it will ask the question. So as you can see, the background has also been changed according to the question. So which is the largest star in the whole universe? If I will give the correct answer, then it will tell that congratulations, you got it, and its costume will be changed. And then it will add 5 marks to my total score, and then it will ask the next question. And if I will write the wrong answer, as you can see here, then it will change the costume again, and that oops, the answer was Ganymede. So next, again the background has changed, as you can see, and it has asked the next question. So for that, I have introduced this much only, and let me show you the code words. As in Scratch, you know, the coding uses the boxes that are used here. This made it a very simple and attractive language for kids. So this was my project, and any questions from the judges will be appreciated.
Okay, thank you, Srayaska.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shreyas.
Yes, ma'am.
So your project is basing on which language?
So Scratch is itself a programming language, as it is called. It uses the boxes in which the programs are written.
So is it can be put in certain websites kind of thing?
In Scratch, no. So if
can it
we'll
be put in
add the
website?
If we'll copy the URL, then it will be possible.
Okay. And how many persons can use it at once? Do you
Sir,
have
if
any
it
idea?
will be sent in the Scratch have its own website. If it will be sent in the website, then it can be used by many persons.
And right now you are using your own system
Yes,
to host it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Srayaska. Next, Asmit Mahanti and Anshul Panda, they have created a game that is Zombie Warfare. Asmit and Anshul, please start it quickly.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everybody. I am Anshul Panda from 60.
And I am Ashmita Anmati from 60.
We have made in this computer exhibition, we have made a game using Scratch.
About the Scratch. Scratch is a project of the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at the MIT Media Lab. It is provided free of cost in charge. With Scratch, you can program your own interactive games, stories, and animations, and share your creation with the online community. Mike's off to Anshul.
Thank you, Ashmit. So, as Ashmit said, in Scratch, we can prepare our own games. So, we have prepared a small game in Scratch. Its name is Zombie Warfare. So, hope you enjoy this. Okay, so Zombie Warfare is an action shooter game. In this game, zombies will come and the player needs to kill them. The player can move using the arrow keys on the keyboard, spacebar to shoot the bullets, 1 and 2 to switch guns. If the player presses 1, the gun will be pistol, whose bullet firing speed and damage is more than the machine gun. If the player presses 2, then the gun will be machine gun, whose rate of firing is more than the pistol. Ashmi, please.
As Anshul said about the game, now I am going to tell all of you about the zombies of that game. There are 4 types of zombies: a normal one, a strong one, a fast one, and an explorer one. The normal zombies run at normal speed. The strong zombies have more health. The fast zombies are faster than the others, and the explorer have the maximum health. If the player touches a zombie, then its heart get decreased. Mike's off to Anshul.
Thank you. This game also provides the player with a shop. The player can buy upgrade from the shop by pressing P. She has $150 at the beginning of as much time she can.
Thank you for listening our project. Anshul, please share the game.
Yes.
Share it quickly.
Yes, ma'am. And here is our game. Let me make it full screen. So this is our game. So if I press the green flag, so this white one
Not
is
sharing, only your PPT is visible. Please close the PPT, then share the.
Okay, ma'am.
Share the. Stop sharing the PPT fast.
Just a second, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. So let me make it full screen. So if I press the green flag, the game starts. This white one is our character. So I can use that.
In the starting of this game, we have $150 as Ansul said and 3 lives. If a player touches the zombie, then the heart get decreased by 1. Ansul, please show it.
Yes. So now I am touching this green normal zombie. So you can see that now it is 1 heart, which was before 3. So now let me show you our shop. So I will press P and here is our shop. So this is our faster fighting speed upgrade. This is our increased bullet damage upgrade. And this is our increased knockback upgrade. So if I tap on this, so now you will see
your cash get reduced.
Yes, the cash is reduced also, and the pistol, which is now this. So, oh shit. Okay, so let me show you again. Yeah. So now his pistol is shooting very slow, but after I will upgrade. So now let me upgrade it. So now it will shoot a bit faster than the normal. So 1 second. Okay, so now let me set cash to 50,000 for showing the demonstration of the shop. So now you can see that the normal zombies die in 2 shots. So if I upgrade the damage, then they will be killed much earlier. So this is the problem. So here. Yes, so they were dying in 2 shots, but if I upgrade this, now they will die in 1 shot only. So here normal zombies come, and here comes
the green colored are the normal zombies. The orange colored are the strong zombies. The yellow colored are the fast zombies. And the blue zombies are the exploder zombies who have maximum health.
So now you can see that all die in 1 shot as I have upgraded. So
now in the top, you can see that a number of counting is going on because that is the counting how a player can survive as much time he can.
So now let me show you knockback. So now knockback is 0 as they do not move any step back. So if I upgrade this by clicking on this, so now they will move some steps back. So now you can see that they move a bit steps back. Like this, the game is completed. So now we can ask any questions if you have.
Now we are going to show the customs we have made.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nice one.
Good project, Asmit and Ansul.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, your zombie project, warfare project is very good. But is it applicable for multiple users? So suppose I played for twice. Can you record all my data?
The recording is not possible. So it is possible in the Scratch app, but for it we need to add some extensions and need to do that online.
Okay then. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Next participants, be ready. Supratik and Sai Sarup. Supratik and Sai Sarup.
All the best.
And they're going to, so they're designing a website. Please, so start quickly.
Good afternoon, one and all present over here. I'm Sai Sarup.
And I'm Supratik Mohan.
Now we are going to present our website, which is made of JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. Now, before going to our website, let's know some information about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and HTTP. Okay, what is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language is the standard markup language for documents designed to be displayed in the web browser. It can be assisted by the technologies such as cascading style sheets, which is also known as CSS, and scripting languages such as JavaScript. What is CSS?
CSS stands for Cascading Sites Style and Sheet. It is a style sheets language used to shape the HTML elements that will be displayed in the browser as a web page.
Now let's know what is HTTP. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is an application layer protocol for the distributed collaborative hypermedia information system. Now, what is JavaScript?
JavaScript is a programming language for the web. The JavaScript can update and change the HTML and CSS. JavaScript can calculate and manipulate and validate the data.
Now, let's go to our web page. Now, how we made this website? We made this website by using Notepad, nice page, glitch coding. This web page is in its beta stage. Now this web page will be more modified and will be made beautiful.
From where we got the inspiration for coding and game development. We got the inspiration for developing website by Danny, Nikhil, Malankar by Blacklist.
How we learn coding? There are many websites which teach us coding by taking money from us, but we learn coding from YouTube, which is absolutely free.
Our other creations, we both make the websites, we both collaborate, and I already made 2 websites. Here is the link and another link in my next page. Here is the game.
If you click the accelerate button, the character will go up. And if you will collide the stick, you will lose like this. Let it come down because the stick is not so high. So as you can see, it is collided with the character is collided.
And it's totally made by HTML only.
Yes, it's only made by HTML. And our another website, it's in code which can recognize your speech. If I tell hello, it will write hello. So if I will on this thing, then the whole then I will have to disconnect the audio of Zoom. Can I disconnect the audio, please?
Yes, you can disconnect.
As you can see, I told hello and it just recognized and wrote hello.
And it's fully based on HTML only.
Okay. Now our project is over. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so Pratik and Sai Swaroop.
Yes.
Nice initiative.
Thank you, sir.
And good basic concept on website designing.
Yes, sir.
But can you tell me what is that HTML and DHTML?
Sir, HTML is the hypertext markup language, which is mostly written for making and distributing the things. Like you have to distribute the points of the website. If I did point 1, point 2, point 3, you have to code like that in the HTML process. And you can do it in most of the time Notepad and Notepad++ only.
So do you find any difference between hypertext to plain text?
Sir, hypertext is basically written for making websites, or you can tell that it is only made for website, a document which can be opened in the Chrome browser and any browser.
Okay. Is there any other differences like plain text to hypertext?
No, sir. It's almost same. The alphabets are same. Everything is same, but the coding means the codes are different, and the format of writing is different.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Yes, dear. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next project, Rosni Priyadarshini. Rosni,
Yes, ma'am.
please start. Please restrict to the time.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Myself is Roshni Prajnalenka and I'm from class 6F. And today I'm going to show a project on gravity animated story. So here you can see I have made some codings in Scratch. Scratch is a site where you can make many things that you want, like games. You can add a backdrop, a sprite. You can make everything you want. So here I have made a short story on gravity. So here I have made some blocks. I have took some blocks here. First of all, I have taken this robot and I have named it after Robot the robot. And here I have used forever block and 2 degrees. And if we will tap this and we will make it as 12 in number, then it will spin means more faster, because this is a space background, then it should be a little bit slow. So I have used 2 in it. And same thing done with this astronaut. And as you can see, I have made blocks also. I'm going to make you hear these. So first of all, it is the turn of this robot to tell this. So it is telling that, hey, why are we spinning? I have just got one here. I have said here that I have made voice as a giant, and I have made that I have written and speak. I have got these blocks in this column. You can see here. In this blue color block that is there, and you can see here, tap to speak. Speech is there. You have to tap it, and you have seen after tapping it, you will see more blocks will come to your regular blocks that are situated in that Scratch blocks only, and more blocks will come. You have to take it and you have to make everything means you want in your imagination. And here, first of all, as I told that, it told that hey, why are we spinning? And then it comes to that astronaut who will tell that, yeah. And then you can make the voice as any tune you want. I wanted to make it squeak, so I made it squeak. And here in the robot, I made it giant. And then you can see here that then the astronaut is telling why, because it is due to lack of gravity. Means here gravity is less, so due to that we are spinning and just flying everywhere. Then the robot asks, gravity, please tell what is this gravity. Here I have also used that giant because I want every block to be that voice only. And then here the astronaut explains that, okay, let me make you understand about this concept. And then comes astronaut, and he tells that due to gravity we all can sit and stand, walk, and run without spinning or flying. And then she tells again that in Earth the amount of gravity the amount of gravity is more, that's why we can stand. Then as this is space, there is no surface, so how do we stand? Then the robot is now a little bit confused and is telling that gravity, gravity, gravity. And I have also applied a giant here as usual. And then if we take it to the last, then it is laughing like ha ha ha. Then it is the finishing that hope my dear friends have learned with me, and they have also learned the concept. And then bye. Here I have used, now I'm going to show how I made it. So I will go to again file, and I will then I will go to new, and the page is now recreating. So here that is the page, and here there is a cat here replaced. I'm going to replace it with a astronaut and a robot. Here you can see that I'm going to people first, and here a lot of people that you have tagged, a lot of stickers have come to apply, but I'm going to just search for the robot. Here I come with a robot. I'm going to tap it, and now it will be visible in your screen. Here then you have to go again to that customize that button, and here you can see more stickers. So now not going to tap any other here. So I'm going to
Rosni?
just, yes ma'am.
Okay. Now the judges want to ask some question. Please close it.
Sure.
Now it's okay how you have done. Now close the screen and so,
Very good, Rosni.
Thank you, sir.
You have made a good gaming application of that Scratch. Okay, can you tell me what is the maximum value assigned to that rotation of that astronaut?
So actually, in that space, in the space, mostly this do not spin very fast. So I have just put number 2 there, because if I will put any more means a greater number, then they will spin like a wheel. They will spin. So I have just put 2 in number so that they spin slowly.
And what is the minimum value we need to put?
Ma'am, sir, it should be only 2, because if we will put 1, then I think it will not that work very good.
Have you tried with the value like -1?
Yes, sir, but it was just moving. It was not moving. It was moving like very slow.
Okay.
okay, thank you. Next, it is Swadha Mishra. World of Virus, Game of Future. Shadha, please start quickly. Please stick to the time.
Yes. Good evening, esteemed teachers, respected students, and my dear friends. Myself, for the past we have been confronting by the deadly coronavirus. So, I have prepared a game to motivate our fighting spirit. Yes. So, my game's name is Fight to Survive. And the elements of this game are a robot as the COVID warrior depicting the player, and 3 coronavirus producing monsters who shoot virus fireball at the player. This is how the monsters look, and this is how the players will look. So the are or start to the time in which we aim to complete the game. If we manage to complete the game before time ends, then we shall win. Else we lose.
Please share it from your
Our goal
screen.
is to
I think you are share it from your mobile. That's why it is looking like this.
Ma'am, I cannot share it from my screen, ma'am, because the host removed me from this device, and so I cannot join from there.
We admit you. Again, you join, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Join it again, please. Okay. The next project that Priyanshu Patnaik and Sudhanshu Maharana. Priyanshu and Sudhanshu, please join immediately. Start quickly.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the annual project display by Vidya 2020. I, Priyanshu Patnaik, with my friend Sudhanshu Maharana, are here with to show our project named Web Hosting. Web development is the work involved in developing a website for the internet. Web development can range from developing a simple single static page of plain text to complex web-based internet applications, electronic businesses, and social network services. There are 3 types of web developers: the front-end developer, the back-end developer, and the full-stack developer. There are many kinds of softwares that can create websites and many types of web hosting. That they are Weebly, Wix, Adobe Dreamweaver, Mobilize, etc. There are many, as we see that There are many types of softwares, but we will discuss only about Wix. Wix.com is an Israel software company providing cloud-based web development services. It allows users to create HTML5 websites and mobile sites through the use of online drag and drop tools. It was founded on 2006. Its headquarters are in Israel and its founders are Avishai Abrahami, Giora Kaplan, and Nadav Abrahami. So we have created this web page named Amazon Elite by using Wix. Now we see that it has various options like home, shop, book online, orders, special offers, brands, products, about, and more. We can see our projects profile, my bookings, my wallet, my orders, my addresses, my account, and we can also log out. We see that as we have not added anything to our cart, it is showing that our cart is empty. So let's add a product to our cart. So as we scroll down, we see that there are many products showing. The products are the like coffee, game pads, and toys, and etc. We can select them as quick view, and if we click on the quick view, it shows us the product, its price, and quantity. We can reduce or decrease or increase. If I want two or more, I can decrease by clicking this button. See, it is increased to 2, and if I want only 2, then I will click add to cart, and it is successfully added to cart. When we open the cart option, it shows that our product has been added, its price, quantity, and the subtotal. If we click on the view cart option, it takes us to the main page of the cart. Then it shows our privacy policy. You can accept it or simply just ignore it. Then we see that our product, its name, its value, and the quantity we need. Its subtotal and its shipping is free as we have not added any price for shipping, and our order place. Then we see that our we can enter a promo code, we can add a note, and it also shows that this page is secured by SSL secure shopping. We can also check out, and it has what we see on that right page. It's written that let's chat. When we click on this button, it shows that when it shows the chat option. If we have any doubts like what is the price, we send the question. As there are no employees in this web page, we cannot receive any reply. So this is all about how we can place our order. Mic's off to Sudhanshu.
Okay, Priyanshu. Okay, Priyanshu. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Sir, Sudhanshu will tell more about this.
Okay. Just tell him to tell in short.
Okay, sir.
So here we can see more. I can tell, and now I am going to tell more about the web page. So if we go back to the home page, so I have added some events to this page. You can see there are some events I'm going to show now. If we go down to the upcoming events, we have added Christmas, New Year, and summer cool. And when we will click the checkout option, it will take us to a page where it will show about the about page event. So it is showing that when it will be Friday 25 December, Christmas will be, and it will show the timing and location, when it will start and when it will end it, and it will show the about the event. And we have added some more. Our
Okay,
special
Shudhanshu.
offer.
Okay, Shudhanshu. Nice work done. Okay, one of the simplest question is that what is your project name?
Sir, web hosting.
Web hosting, or it's basically looks like a commercial website to where we can sell and purchase the things, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So web hosting is what do you mean by web hosting?
Where an application or a software which it help us do a web or do a web site or increase in web paging or helping in web pages.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Please stop your screen sharing. Shraddha, are you here?
No, ma'am, can I get more 5 minutes?
Okay.
Ma'am, can I present my project?
Swayam, please wait. Next, Pooja Priyadarsani. Pooja, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please start.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pooja Priyadarsani. I'm from class 6E. I've prepared a game in Scratch. Now sharing the screen.
Okay, share it.
So, what is Scratch? Scratch is a block-based visual programming language and website targeted primarily at children from 8 to 16 to help learn code. Users of the site can create projects on the web using block-like interface. In this website, we can make our own animations, games, stories, and more. So, before going to game, a message to everyone. This game is an attempt from our side to spread the message that all of us are warriors, and just like the game, we will win the fight with Corona too. So here I will place my project. So this is my game that I have coded.
I think you are disconnected. Okay, Swayam. Pooja, you are here? What is the...
Now can I continue?
Continue.
Okay, ma'am. So this is the game. I may run it again. So till I don't touch the vaccine, so when my health is 0 or below 0, then the message comes that I am infected. Don't panic. Quarantine yourself. Reach Corona warrior, a health recovery. So if I play again and we touch the, if we touch the vaccine, then our health will become again 200. can start the game. Here is the code I given to Corona Warrior. In this code, there are two that start from the green flag, and here three viruses.
Hello. Says disconnected, I think. Yeah, I
Ma'am,
think
actually, while
have
sharing.
net issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I end up my project here.
Okay.
Because I can't share.
Okay. Next. Swadha, is you ready or we'll proceed to next? Shwadha?
Ma'am, you can proceed to next, ma'am. I'm unable to join from another device.
Okay. Soyam, please. Soyam?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start it.
Yes. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience earlier, sir. Today I'll be, a very big conception about making a game is a huge studio and a huge team while you're trying to make a good game. Sir, but in 2014, a Vietnamese game called Flappy Bird was created in 3 days by a programmer, and he was completely alone, and it blew the market. In 2014, it was the most downloaded game in App Store history. So today I'm just here to show you how this game was made. I made Flappy Bird on Unity using C#, and this is how it works. As you can see, there's a instruction. You just need to tap your left mouse button. There is sounds, and you can move. And I have added a lot of levels. Well, that was just a demo of how the game works. I'll move on to how it was made. So Unity is it's a very easy game building software. You need sprites. What are sprites? They are bitmaps. Basically, you have one game object and you have various animations of that same game object. And that's how sprites are created. Now, next, sprites are added to one background. And as you can see that while I was playing the game, you can observe that the screen was dynamic, that the background was moving and the bird was moving. But in reality, neither of them were moving. The bird was static. It was only moving on the y-axis, and only the background and the pipes were moving. That is the whole secret behind Flappy Bird. And my levels are completely randomly generated. But the levels that were created by the programmer were generated based on difficulty. This is the program, this is the code that I've used. There are various codes. Firstly, there is the bird script. What I made my bird a rigid body, which makes it affected by gravity. So that's a huge thing that you need to import in every other good game. Then there are camera scripts, and there are pipe scripts, and there is a menu script. As you can see that when I was playing, I had my menu pop up once I died. And this last thing is called coroutine script. What this does is it basically enables GitHub programming. And unlike games made on Scratch, this game has memory. Like imagine that I played years ago, but this will still store my high score by a function of C# called serialization. If we can see, serialized field. Basically, what serialization does is it can take a private component of code and it can save it. That's how serialization does. And that was my complete project, just showing how easy it is to make a world famous game. Thank you.
Here is over.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now it's time to judge.
Okay, Swam.
Yes, sir.
Nice project of this making a Flappy Bird game.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me, is there any part of your game development activities where a passionate gamer who play it in aggression. How
Yes, sir.
can you deal them?
A passionate gamer, sir. Are you talking about an addictive gamer who can never stop playing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Suppose
sir.
with aggression, I am losing in the game simultaneously.
Yes, sir.
So what kind
Sir,
of that part you are dealing with them?
Sir, actually, to my whole a very good component about Flappy Bird is it is very addictive. Why? Because there are rewards after each level you complete. Imagine I completed 20 pipes, then you get a reward that you get a new bird, and there are medals. So all the aggressive gamers they can never actually end the game because there is no end. So they have to keep going, and there's always a high score that you have to reach, no matter what happens, and you always have a new medal to gain. So aggression gaming is actually in Flappy Bird. Aggression gaming is a very good. It can be a very good habit, unless it can be harmful for your health as well if you play it over time. Yeah.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, Shwam, thank you. Shwedha, already you are shown your project, already one shown your project. Now the judges wants to ask you some question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Swada.
Yes, sir.
Even though your project is not completely projected to us, still then it's good that you have made a game project, right? Using Scratch.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, sir, I have used Code.org.
Yeah, you have used
Code.org.
Code.org. Okay. Okay. Quite a junior. Okay. So can you tell me in any of the game, suppose a case is there where it has to be end in any bad circumstances, or so what kind of code you'd like to write there?
Sir, there I'll write like if there are points game and the points is 0, then the player will lose. So I will write if points equals to 0, so that oops, you lost, no problem, try again.
Very good. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Now I will call Aishman Pandasa to give the vote of thanks. Aishman sir, please. Sir, please.
So dear students and all the participants who are present over here, I have been asked to propose the vote of thanks. And I feel like sort of words when I propose the vote of thanks. But as a customary, let me thank our very own principal, sir, Dr. Kesar Chandra Satpathy, our principal, as well as Honorable Regional Director of Odisha Zone 1, our coordinator, Madam, Mrs. Indira Bhattacharya, headmistress, Madam, Mrs. Sanjita Sahu, the supervisors, Mrs. Anjusri Pradhan, Mr. Pramod Kumar Patra, Mrs. Niharika Gantayat, Mr. Nihar Kanti Jena, my very own HOD, Mrs. Rasmita Ghadai, and my co-teammates, Ms. Srinarani Dhala and Mr. Abdul Arif. So before I say anything about the project display, I want to thank all the authorities of the school who helped us in this project display preparation, the helping hands, Mr. Nihar, Mr. Jitendra, Mr. Dipti, and all other non-teaching staffs who helped to make this project possible. Now coming back to the project display, our very own judges for the project display, Mr. Manas Kumar Ratha from Department of Computer Sciences, KIT University, serving as assistant professor who judged the higher secondary students for their project, as well as our very own Mr. Manas Ranjan Sahu, who is working as a PGT in KV Kendriya Vidyalaya 3 in computer science, who is also a co-judge for this event. I thank you, both of you, sir. For you, this event became more successful. You asked many questions to the participants, to the students, and you inquired about their knowledge, their depth on the project. Otherwise, these days, many students, as internet is very easily available to them, they just go to the internet, they just try to copy some codes, they paste it, and they make it their own project. But this way, the way you inquired about the project, the working of the project, it actually made you believe that no, the students have done the project of their own. So again, I want to thank all you dear participants who participated in the project display, where you showcased your talents, your coding abilities, your computing abilities, and you made this event a successful one. Students, in fact, some from you will come first, some from you will may not secure any positions in this project display, but what matters is for this project display, your preparation that made you acquire a lot of knowledge about the project. Had there been no project display, you would not have gone to even Google. I even appreciate the students who went to Google to see some codes and copied and pasted it. Even that requires a effort. You went inside the project, you gathered some knowledge, and that is more important. That will make you more efficient when in the future you go for some project creation in the field of computer science. In these days, many software programmers, they do not create their own code students. The codes are already available. They just have to gather those codes. They have to customize according to the need, and they make a whole program. So dear students, I again thank you all for making this event successful one, and all the viewers, the parents, the students who were watching this project live on YouTube. Thank you everyone. I am going to sign off. Thank you for this 3-hour long project display program. We will be waiting you tomorrow for the social science project display. Thank you everyone.